A sticks burn on the Montmartre hill. I can feel the effects of the pill.
Welcome and thanks for stopping by again on such short notice. We're back with another edition of IDP. We've got new kind of jangly indie pop, some pop psych, like 60s style pop psych, shoegaze, and some very twee pop. Yeah, so feel free to grab yourself a meat stick as well as an ice cold beer. Let's go ahead and get started. First up, we have the 7th solo LP. I believe it's the 7th for a guy who's been on the, he's been on the scene since the 80s, I think since the late 80s. His name is Luther Russell, and this new LP is titled Happiness for Beginners. Yeah, Luther Russell is also currently in a band with Jody Stevens of Big Star, the band called Those Pretty Wrongs. He was also in a group called The Relationship with Brian Bell of Weezer. His first band was called The Freewheelers, which that's the one that formed in the late 80s, I believe. And he's done other things as well. I could go on and on. This is very like 12-string Rickenbacker forward, jangly guitar pop. Maybe a little bit Americana, a little bit rootsy, a bit as well. It's really good, upbeat, catchy, kind of dark pop songs. Jason Faulkner from Jellyfish and The Grays and 3 O'Clock, and also who has a number of really strong solo albums. He plays on here. I think he sings and also performs various instruments on this album as well. Yeah, this is really quite a tasty album. It's one I've already listened to a handful of times and just really digging it. Really catchy tunes. So that's Luther Russell, not to be confused with Leon Russell. That's a completely different person. And his new album is titled Happiness for Beginners, and it's out now on Curation Records.
We dive hand in hand, closing our eyes, we soon realize we don't care where we land. Much more life than death, filled with more hope than dread. Look me up and down, walk away and mutter.
Next, we have a 1960s influenced, like strong 1960s influenced pop psych group from California. They're called The Flower Machine, and their new album is titled Waterloo Green. It's on Pink Pony Airline Records. I think it's their 5th or 6th studio LP in about 20, I guess over 20 years. Yeah, so again, this is very 60s psychedelic pop. At times it can get a bit, cosmic trippy, I would say, but mostly pop psych, I think is the category I put it in. You can hear shades of things like Magical Mystery Tour, certainly Syd Barrett, the Kinks, maybe some of the other kind of like 90s indie pop psych influence on here as well at times. There is some sort of kind of proggy rock opera story, like outer space thing that kind of goes along with the album. But I think you need to be on some really serious drugs to make any sense of any of that. Anyway, worth checking out for kind of the pop psych fans out there, or pop psych heads that are looking for something new, for a change of pace. The band is called The Flower Machine. And the album is called Waterloo Green, which very Kinksy type title.
Night, spending your life in a quiet cottage, painted white, clouds rolling by, high above the distant town square, here on Waterloo Green. You and I know where to go. Antique airplanes flying low.
Next up, we have the new LP from a South Korean shoegaze artist, goes by the name Asian Glow. The album is titled 111-00011, and it's out on Longinus recordings. That's how I'm saying it. I think this is either the third or fourth studio LP. They have collaborated, or it's really, I think, just one guy, but they've collaborated in the past with the very popular, also South Korean shoegaze artist Paranol. And this music is very much in that same sphere. Yeah, so shoegaze / noise rock. There's electronics, a lot of samples, what sounds like samples. Vocals are buried. I can't understand the vocals. I don't think I can understand the vocals at all, and they're probably all in Korean. I'm not even really sure. But even if it was in English, the vocals are put in the mix in such a way that I don't think you would really understand them anyway. Shares similarities with a lot of other maybe younger modern shoegaze artists. Reminds me a little bit of the band Sweet Trip, perhaps, with their kind of use of the electronics mixed in. I would say definitely not for everyone, not even, it's worth checking out for sure for people that are into shoegaze, but I don't think it'll necessarily hit the spot for everyone. Or fans of Paranol and other artists kind of in that scene. Yeah, again, the artist is named Asian Glow, which is like a slang, I think it's like a slang term for, how if Asians that are allergic to alcohol get flush when they are drinking alcohol, something like that. The album is called 111-00011. This one is the second LP from a Swedish indie pop group called Alpaca Sports. And this new album is called Another Day, which is out now on the Spanish record label Elefant Records. As you can tell by the album artwork, this is like extreme death metal, like really abrasive. I'm just kidding. It's the album sounds like the artwork. I'm a big fan of their Alpaca Sports debut LP, and I also am a fan of this one, but I would say it is extremely twee. It's gentle, sincere, sweet, definitely sweet indie pop. They, in the past, have collaborated with Ladybug Transistor, And this LP was produced by Ian Catt, who produced several Saint Etienne records and other stuff as well. Super infectious, sugary earworms, really lovely boy-girl dueling vocals, sweet harmonies, jangly guitars, synths. Yeah, maybe fans of, say, Bell and Sebastian, Camera Obscura, Smittens, Acid House Kings, Aloe Darlin', kind of that sort of thing, or things adjacent to that. It's definitely not for the twee-averse. So again, that is Alpaca Sports, and their sophomore LP is titled Another Day.
So we hold on tightly, pretending we don't see the darkness up ahead. Tomorrow I'll be fine. Tomorrow I'll be fine. I'll get you off my